how do you highlight the things? I was not getting.
In the sense?
In the sense, when you give any rule to the Excel to sort something,
Mhm.
then how do you highlight the thing that those blocks should be highlighted with a yellow color?
Yesterday session you are talking about
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
conditional formatting.
Yes, sir. Conditional formatting and also then creating a list combo box.
Okay. What is the query as such in the conditional formatting? Anything? I mean, combo boxes. I'll quickly take it out. Not an issue.
Yes, I got it how to create a combo box, but I was not getting how to how to give that color to those boxes.
Okay. It's very simple. When you go to the conditional formatting, when you say manage, okay, you are going to give the condition over here. You have to remember one thing, it should be applied to. This is what is very important. Whole lot of data I'm selecting. Just look at it. I'm selecting whole the data starting from A2 to E58. That is the very first thing. Okay. Second thing is I'm giving the color over here. You can look at it if you're talking about a color. I'll go to format and I'll give the color of my choice. Is it that is the query, or you wanted to understand how the formula is supposed to be written?
Yes, sir. This was that.
Got it, right? Click on the
Yes,
format
sir. Yes. Okay,
and
sir. Okay.
choose whatever the color combination you want. You can go for it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Probably you have supplied the data yesterday. You can try it out again, and maybe again you can ask me anytime. Okay. I think
Yes.
it's the time I need to shift to the next topic. A very important topic for the day. Lookup functions, which every industry is looking for. Okay. This is a function which is going to be spoken, which is a function which is going to be sheet is visible. Yeah. I guess sheet is visible. Okay. I'll just show you what is the condition, what is the query over here. There is a one particular department. They wanted to give the commission, okay, to all the salespeople, depending on these slabs which is being set. Say, for example, if anything more than 50,000, they wanted to set it as 3%, more than 75,000, 4%, and so on and so on. Anything more than 1,75,000, you're going to be 10% bonus will be, commission will be given to them. Okay. So commission will be calculated on sales into commission. I'm going to get a amount. Okay. So individual employees are going to be. Now, I cannot keep checking out 56,000. Okay, it falls over here. Then I'll write. No, I cannot do that. Okay, because it's not employees will going to be there 7-8. It will going to be hundreds of employees will be there across different cities or branches or wherever it is. So this can be achieved with the help of. There are two kinds of lookup functions are there. One is Lookup, one is Vlookup. Okay, time will not going to be enough for within 2 sessions. I'll try to cover it up. However, you need to cope up with a very fast thing. So I'll quickly ask you people, have a pencil, pen with a scribble pad. Start working on that. So I wanted to find out the commission first. Okay, so I'll just delete this, whatever is there. Okay, I written the commission formula. This is very simple. C11 into D11. Okay, C11 into D11. So sales into commission, it will go to calculate for me. Right now there is no commission, so it is telling me as a 0. Now I'll to write a Lookup, which is reference. Also I kept it over here. Okay, what is that is lookup is I wanted to check out the sales. Okay, sales of a person, find it out in this particular table and fix him wherever he is applicable. Okay, so this is a table. I'm going for initially Lookup. H stands for horizontal lookup. So I'm going to check first one. I'll just take it as, I'll just highlight it for our reference. Okay, so there is Ganesh Hazare is a employee. His sales is so much. I wanted to find out the commission for him with the help of Lookup. So it will be done. I'm going with a very simple one. Okay, it will be done with is equals to Lookup what I'm looking the value. I'm looking for this value. Okay, so I'm looking for this value, comma. I'm looking in this table. This is the table. I'm looking in this table. Okay, so 50,000 to 1,75,000, whatever it comes. Okay, for this, I wanted second row because I wanted commission. Second row. First row is checking. Second row I want it. So I'll take it as second row, comma. I wanted it should be approximate match. Anything here and there, I want it. Approximate match. You may ask me exact match when it will come. I'll have examples. Don't worry about it. Okay, just check it out. Will it work? 9%. 1,70,000. Am I right? Look at it. It is 1,62,000. Above that, it will going to be told as 9%. I repeat once again, is equals to Lookup. Sorry. I'll look for this value, comma. In this table, comma. Second row because I'm interested in commission, comma. Approximate match. That is a true part of it. Okay. Yes, Soumyaji, you can ask me a question. So I'm going to get a value. Yeah, please.
The
Go ahead.
table is not visible, sir.
Which table is not visible?
So Excel
Sheet is not visible.
showing it.
Okay,
No,
okay.
sir.
I'll share it once again. Thank you. Now I believe.
Yes, sir. Now it's.
Yeah, perfect. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I'll start it now. Once again. Is equals to Lookup. I want this number 1,70,000. The Ganesh has done the sales, comma. I want this table to be referred. In that, I want second row because commission is required. I'll take that. And I wanted approximate match, not exact match. I'll close it. Get that. So the question is, should I repeat this formula? Not necessary. I'll be doing a small adjustment over here. As you know, I'm going to make the table as a constant. How will you make it as a constant? Using dollar. $C, $6, $H, $7. So that I'll be referring this particular table forever, every member of this particular employment. Okay, so it is going to be given to Edmund, D'Souza, Jagannath, Smita, Mohan, and all those people. Okay, I'll just press it now. Now, as yesterday we had spoke about, I'll just autofill this. I'll again do the autofill. My commissions are calculated. You can check it out once. What is that? I have done it. You see that. Lookup reference data in the table. Table need to be constant. Okay, in our case, it is second column. Need not to be always second row. Need not to be always second row. It can be third row. It can be fifth row. It can be whatever the row. Okay, and I'm going to give true in the sense approximate match. 56,000 wherever it falls, it will going to give me. Okay, so 56,000 will going to give me 3%. Anything above 75,000 will going to be 4%, and so on. Okay, I'll just show you, like, change this and I'll show you 78,000. Is the percentage changed? Is the percentage changed? All right, 4% it is, because it is 78%. Any queries? With Lookup, approximate match, not what you call it as a full match. It is only approximate match. Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead with the exact matching? Okay, I'll take it as exact matching. I have a student scores out here. Now there I kept it the table and reference as a single place. Here I have a set of students who have given a examination of English and they have scored some marks out of 25. Okay, so everybody has not attended. You can see there is a discrete numbers, roll numbers are there. Okay, but in the student list, they are continuous, 0, 1, 2, whatever the numbers are. Okay, now I wanted to find the marks if at all they attended, and I wanted the result also. I wanted the marks and I wanted the result also. So how will you do that? How will you do that? Okay, so I'll be going with exact match now. Look at it, is equals to, now I'm changing. I'm not going with the Lookup, I'll be going with the Vlookup. Vlookup, what I'll be checking? Roll number. I'm referring to the roll number this time. Comma. Where is the table? Table is in another sheet. Go to that sheet. Highlight the table. Now tell me what I want. Marks I want. Which is the column number? 0. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'll give the column number as 3. And I wanted exact match. I want to take exact match and I'll mark it. Look at the question. Now look at it. 0, 0, 1 is not there. So it will not going to show me. Now I will pull this. Those who have attended, their marks are shown. Those who are not attended, their marks will not going to be shown. So how will you make it? This looks very odd. So I need to add something. Before that, Vlookup is understood. Just look at it. I'm referring roll number from the exam scores. I wanted third column because the marks are there in the third column. False means exact match. I don't want approximate. I wanted exact match. And I'm going to get the marks out of it. Okay. Now I need to add something to this. I don't want to show that. What do you call it as? Yes, I'll do that, Sharad. I'll do that. Okay. before I add anything, I'll just do that. Is equals to Vlookup. Go to exam scores. Highlight the table. Sorry, not done that. Is equals to what I wanted to refer. Is equals to Vlookup. I want to refer the roll number in the exam scores. This is the table, comma, third column, because it is marks are in the third column, comma, I want exact match, not approximate. I wanted KUD roll number has to be there. Then I'll press enter. Now if I pull this blend of the students, it is going to give me those who have attended the marks, sorry, attended the examination, they are going to get the marks appropriately. I hope it is clear. Now I'll change bit. I don't want to show that NA not applicable. Okay, so there is a small change in this. If NA is the function, I'll choose that. If it is not applicable, I'll just make it as 0. Otherwise, it will going to show me as it is. Now I'll do the same thing. Just look at it. What is that I have changed? Look at it. If NA, Vlookup, and I'm going to get a scores out of it. Quickly asked if any queries are there. No queries? I'll assume everybody has understood. Priya, Soumya, please go ahead. Soumya ji, you have raised a hand, please. Whatever the query, please ask for it.
So I'm not getting how when any is shown in the cell, sir.
Sorry, once again.
So when any you said that like any will becomes at that time we have to use if formula.
Yeah, if NA,
How it works.
if NA is one formula, if NA is if not applicable, error is going to be fired. I wanted it should be nullified with some answer. I repeat, if NA comes, I wanted to nullify. In this case, I'm nullifying with 0. You can see that. Okay. If NA is not there, then it will going to give me the value as it is from the Vlookup. If NA is fired, then I'm going to get a 0 out of it. Clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Now I have again Vlookup is there here. I'll be doing that. Now what is the Vlookup? I'm going to take it. There is a minimum and maximum. Till 40 marks it is fail. Sorry, till 35 marks it is fail. Above 35 marks there is pass, second class, first class, and FCD. I wanted to give the scoring out here. Okay. So what I'll do here is it is up to 9.9. I'll change the marks. 10 to 15, 16 to 18. Sorry. Okay, let it be 17, 18 to 20, and 20 to 25. It has to give me approximately first class and all. Okay, so how will you do that? Is equals to Vlookup. Now I'll refer these marks, comma. I'm going to refer this table. So I'm referring this table. I wanted third column because it is in the third column. Look at it. It is third column. Okay. So I'm going to refer that, comma, third column. and I wanted not exact match, approximate match. So I'm going to get, look at it. Roll number 1, he has not attended, so he is failed, and so on. I'll just look at it. 19 is first class, 21 is first class with distinction, and so on. Look at it. With the 2 combination of VLOOKUPs, I'm able to get the result of the students or school or whatever you call it as, and I'm able to justify my answers. Okay, whatever the changes you wanted to have the standards, you can change that, and we can have that. I hope I'm very clear. I'll take few more examples that will be more clear to you. Okay, these are very simple examples. I need to go for multiple sheets. Now, before I proceed, okay, to the tax example, okay, I wanted to tell one trick, okay, whenever you're going to refer these tables, okay, never ever do with the conditions without making them as a something called as names. I'm going to use a name for this whole lot of area. I need to define the name, okay, for these particular areas. Okay, a rectangular area can be given a name in Excel. That's called as a defined name. Okay, so make a note, it is available in the formula menu. Okay, it is available in the formula menu. I wanted to give this area a name. For example, this is with respect to taxation. Okay, so I'll give it as a name called as a tax. I can give a name as a tax for it. Okay, so I'm going to refer this tax table now easily. So what I'll do, it's a VLOOKUP case. It's a approximate match case. So I'll use it is equals to VLOOKUP. I refer this income, comma, where I have to refer now tax table. I'm going to not highlight. I'm going to refer the tax table, comma, third column, comma, approximate. Life is simple now. Okay, I have a tax table. Okay, I have a referring is B4. Whatever it is going to fall, it will going to give me. Look at it. 55 lakhs, 10%. Now I need not to do anything. Automatically, just pull it. It will going to take it. Okay. So new learning in this. Highlight whatever the rectangular space is there. Go and define. Yeah, Sharad, you can ask me the question. Go and define a name for it.
Sir, already you are doing that only, sir. Now.
Sorry. Huh.
You are doing the same thing, sir. Which I wanted to know that you are doing once again.
Okay. So what you have to do is highlight the rectangular space. Go to formula. Define name. Give some meaningful names over here. Name has to be single word. Okay, you cannot give like tax space slab. No, you cannot give that. Okay, it can be it should be a single word. Okay, maximum of 20 characters, not more than that. Okay, maximum of 20 characters. Otherwise, Excel will get confused. Okay, 20 characters with one single word, not multiple words. Okay, that I have already done it over here. And I'm using it over here. Look at it. I defined it as a tax. I use that. So now whenever I'm going to use the tax, it is automatically the whole lot of a table, whichever we have said yellow color table, I'm referring. And in that I know third column is slab. The 0%, 10%, 20%, 25%, 30%, whatever it is. So you change the values, it will automatically change it. Okay. So look at it. I'll just change it to 1 0 extra. Gives me 30%. Previously it was 0%. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Yes, Sharad, go ahead.
Sir, the naming things, what you done here, no, sir, like for the tax slab minimum maximum, So same thing, can we do it for previous example?
Yes, you can very well do that.
Exam scores and all?
Yes, I have done that here. This you can give the name for it. For this, you can give a name.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, you can give the name as the results here. Very well. And you can use that. This is what the query, right, Sharad?
Sir, I'm audible to you.
Yeah, very well. Go ahead.
So the thing is, so whatever you naming, no, so naming ceremony happened, no, so for this minimum maximum slab.
Yes.
So can we do same thing for a previous example? Yeah, this only. Yes.
Yes. Just highlight it and give results or minimum, maximum, whatever it is. Everywhere you can give.
Okay.
I insist rather. Give the naming. The life will be simple. Give the naming. The life will be simple.
Yes, sir. So can you do this? Can you do this example same?
Yes, very well. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll just highlight this. Define name. Okay. I'll give it as RRR. Okay. 3 R's I am giving. Not a great name, but I'll use it. Okay. I'll write it over here.
Yeah.
Is equals to Vlookup.
Marks.
This marks absolutely, comma.
Then entire column.
Yes, RRR, right? Comma.
Okay.
Third column.
Third column, yes.
Right, comma.
Then false. Exact match.
Not exact match. Approximate match.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, approximate match. Close it. Enter. Pull this.
Okay.
It works.
Sir, when to use false and when to use a true?
When you are going to have a range of values, okay, when there is not surety of it, then you should go for approximate match. When you are referring employee number to employee number, when you are referring card number to car number, when you are referring card number to card number, when you are going to check for engine number to engine number, service number to service number, exact match. Okay. When you wanted to have a range of values, go for approximate match.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, sir. Yes. Done.
Yeah. You should ask the questions. I don't mind. Okay. Take one more example, similar things. Okay. But it is something different, more better. Okay. But before that, I quickly finish it off. I'm going to define this as a table. Okay. Now, all these, since yesterday, whatever we spoke, these are not the tables. What I mean by that, look at it. I'm not telling this is a table. This is just a data. This is also just a data. Okay, this is also just a data. We don't have anything. But when it comes over here, just look at it. It is a table. How I got to know? A menu comes here as a design. Just look at it. I'm moving the mouse here. The menu comes as a design and I have a table name over here. Okay. When it is on this, it's not a table. Now, what is great in table? Okay. What is great in table? Okay. Now I'll make it simple for you people. Why it is the table is required. I'll take simple example, Jan, February and March. Okay. I have some scores of sales 100 and 180. 3 numbers are there. Normally, you would like to have a graph on this. It's a normal data. It's not a tablet. Okay. I'll create a, what do you call it, as a simple graph, bar graph. I've created a bar graph. Okay. So it is created. Am I right? So January, February, March, values are given. Perfectly values are given. Look at it. Right? Now, if I add April to this or May to this, I'm adding some, say 200. Is it added to graph? No. Now, how will you add it? Again, I need to redraw the graph. Because that January, February, March, April with the sales numbers is not a table. It's not a table. Okay. Now look at the power of the table. I'll quickly finish it off. Close this. Now I'll call this as a table. Okay, so there is a month, there is a sales here. Highlight this. Okay, highlight this and call it as a table. How will you call it as a table? Please remember the shortcut is Control T. Control T. It will going to ask, is it the data? I say yes. I'll click on OK. Now it becomes as a table. Now it is no more a simple data. It is a table. Okay. Now I go for this. Again, you may be feeling what is the difference, sir? I'll show you that. Insert bar graph. Same thing happened. Nothing, no change at all. But the beauty is now I'll add May. Please watch it. I add May. Look at it. May is already added in the graph. I'll give say 150. Graph is updated. This is what is the power of the table is all about. Okay. So always remember you should set as a table. You should set as a table so that lot of advantages are automatical updates will be going to be there. It will going to take the formula in a very, very simple way. Okay. It will going to give the flexibility of using the tables for the slicers and all, which I'm going to discuss with you people in the coming days. Okay. And it will going to give updates of the graphs kind of add-on utilities with no modification required in the table. So it automatically changes. Like say, for example, you can ask your assistant to add some data, graphs are ready. You need not to worry about it. Okay. Similarly, okay, I think tables is clear. I'm going to speak about it. Very simple thing. I'll just write it over here. How to do that? CTRL plus T. Control T. Okay, you may ask capital T, nothing of that kind. Okay, it is simply a Control T business and you're going to have a table. So I'm going to define this as a table. How will you do that? Control T. Oh, this is already defined as a table, so I need not to say anything. Okay, now I'll go here. Same thing, whatever you're done, I'll take it again. Is equals to Vlookup. Look at this income, comma. I not defined this. Okay, I'll do that definition before I start. How to do that? Formula. Define name. Okay, tax 1. I'll not mix things. Okay, tax 1 is also there, I guess. Okay, taxes. Okay, is equals to Vlookup. I'll take this income, comma, TAXX. Something is there, comma. Third column, you already know this. I just wanted to show the table power. Now, just look at it. As and when I complete this, I need not to drag it. It takes. Hold on. I not dragged it. I not done autofill because the tables assumed it. The third column has to be updated automatically. So it has taken everywhere. Okay, this is beauty of being working in the table rather than the simple data. Simple data are there, no doubt about it. Okay, so recall your memory wherever you wanted to have a table, please define them as a table so that you are going to have a what you call it as validated data. You're not going to have any nonsense in your data and you are going to work in a flexible way. Updation, whatever you wanted to do, automatically going to happen. Say, for example, if anybody is working in HR, they're defining salary, they're defining bonus, define it once. Every month, you need not to worry about it. It takes care of it. Because I defined the variable, column headings, I defined the formula for it. Okay, I'll just add one more here. Look at it. I'll write my own name. Okay, I'll give some. Yeah, it is taken. I need not to calculate anything because calculated tax form. Okay, I'll add, say, for example, I'll use one of the learner's name over here. Okay, so I'll make it as say 19 lakhs. Sorry, I made one less. Yeah, 30% tax slab. Ladies has to supposed to give 30% tax. Yep. So I think the session is completing. First session. We are continuing with the VLOOKUP again with the tables. There are better examples are there. I'm going to deal with you. Okay. So take 3 to 4 minutes of break. Okay, exactly 7:45. We are logging back. Okay, please log in exactly as 7:45. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Urmila, please.
Sir, you have already taken the VLOOKUP much more examples. Can you please even include HLOOKUP more examples?
I'll do that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
More important. Yeah, HLOOKUP is also equally important, but most of the time we have a references with respect to vertical data. So I was more concentrating on vertical data. Definitely I'll take horizontal data also. Okay. So before that, I wanted to show one example over here. Okay. Which is talking about there are different products are there. I have taken something very nearer to our regular routine life. Okay. So I taken ice cream, chocolate, pencil, cake, and blah blah things. Okay. So which you can make example very healthy. I have different vendors over here. Okay, I have a vendor A. Is product pricing like this. Okay, so he sells pizza for 86 rupees, cream cake for 50 rupees, chocolate for 42 rupees, pencil set for 90 rupees, and so on. Okay, whereas vendor B is having different price list. You can see that he sells pizza for 78 rupees, whereas the pencils are available only for 69 rupees, but chocolates he sells it for 68 rupees. Okay, now you have decided, looking at that, you are decided, you are the deciding authority, I can say. You wanted to purchase these things from different vendors. This is being told. Okay, now I want it appropriately. I want the, what do you call it, as a price for that. If I say pizza from A, look at it, it is supposed to be 86, not 78. Okay, it has to be supposed to be 86. Okay, so cream cake from B, so it has to be 75 rupees. Okay, it should not be 50 rupees. How will you take that? How will you take that? So depending on the thing, I need to get it. Second thing is, I have defined these data already. I'll show you that. Already I defined. I can show you. Okay, the names are given. Vendor A and vendor B, I already defined it. Okay, vendor A and vendor B. You can do that. Highlight it and say, go for define. You can give the name of it. I have given it as vendor A and vendor B for both. Okay, now how will you choose? Depending on the choice over here. That's what I'm going to do that. Look at it. Is equals to, okay, VLOOKUP only. I'm going to take this. Okay, but I'm going to choose the table depending on the vendor. Okay, so B vendor, B things has to come. How will you do that? I'm introducing one more variable called as a, formula called as indirect. Okay, use one more called as a indirect. Okay, in indirect, what I'm going to give is double quotes. I know partially it is vendor. Sorry. Vendor. Vendor ke baad I have added either A or B. So I'm going to use the name of the vendor. Okay, it will going to give me the who is the vendor is all about. So I'm going to get a table name out of it. So from there, I wanted a price, okay, second column. Okay, so I'm going to take the second column, and it is exact match. It is exact match. I'm going to get that. Okay. Yeah, there is a query or something like that. Okay, again, the table is not visible. I'll reshare it. I'll do that. Thank you for informing. Yeah, now I believe it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, I'll do it once again. I have told vendor A is named as vendor A. I'll just show you the names. You can see here vendor A and vendor B are defined already. Okay. Now, depending on the which vendor, I wanted to work with the Vlookup. So how will you do that? It's Vlookup. What I'm looking, name of the product, comma. I'm introducing one more function, indirect. Into bracket, I want to give the name. Okay, so indirect will going to give the name of the table. So vendor, and I'm going to connect it with the name of the vendor. Close this. Comma. In that table, I'll take second column because second column is a price of that particular product, and I'll say exact match. Close it. Look at it. What is that? It is cute. So I'll just drag it now. It is cream cake from the B vendor. Just verify that B vendor is here. Cream cake, 75 rupees. Check it out. Is it 75 rupees? Yes, it is. Last one, cake 64 from B vendor. Yeah, it is B vendor. I'll make it as 100 just for our understanding. Go and check. Yes, it is 100. Okay, just make a note of it. It is one of the important combination of indirect and Vlookup. Indirect and Vlookup. Okay, so you call it as vendors, you call it as shops, you call it as engineers. I'm going to take a service from different engineering groups. Okay, say different branches. I wanted to find it out. Branch Dharwad, branch Belgaum, branch Davangere. Okay, I wanted to find out from all that places. Yes, I can go for it. Okay, likewise, I can have data from different places, and I can definitely bring it with the help of indirect. I have taken only two types here. I can add sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, and appropriately whatever the input is being given over here, I can fix it and I can get the results out of it. Okay, yes, I have not done it as a table. You can do it as a table. You can definitely do it as a table. Yeah, maybe you can ask me. Yes, I'll just remove it off. And sorry, you want this? I'll keep it outside. Yeah, Sharat, please ask.
Sir, the 2 number actually, like, from where you taken the 2 number?
2 is second
Yeah,
column.
V6, sir.
Second column. First column, second column.
Oh. Acha. Okay.
Of
Okay,
the
sir.
Vlookup.
Yes.
Of the Vlookup.
Okay. Yeah.
Vlookup remained as it is. Look at it. Vlookup. C6 is what? This value. Cake. Right. I'm going to take from vendor B in this case. Second column and exact match. That's what is the meaning.
Yeah.
Now I'll make it as table. Okay. I'll go here and I press enter. It has to do that. This will going to make. Okay, I'll again add pizza. I want to refer it with a B text. So there is a great difference between pizza from vendor A and repizza from vendor. So I need not to worry about it. It automatically gives me the comparison. Hope you might be looking out somewhere in your routines. You may have this kind of applications. Definitely, you might be having a lot of examples of this kind. Okay. Now, instead of you're going to set it like this. If I set this, I'll just change the scenario. Transpose. Yeah. I need to set like this. I need to set like this. Okay. So this I'll call it as the vendor A, or I'll show it as a shop A this time. Okay. So call this formula. Define name. Shop A. Okay. Go to B. Again, do the same thing. Shop B. Define this as a shop B. Formula. Define this as shop B. Okay. Now I have a shop A and shop B. I'll again go here. I'll not touch this. I'll just copy this somewhere else. Probably, yeah, I'll take this whole lot. Probably, yeah, this much. Copy it over here. I'm not done the Vlookup yet. I'll be doing vertical lookup or horizontal lookup now for the price part. So how will you do that? Before that, I'll define it as a table. So my life will be simple. Is equals to Lookup. Same product, comma, indirect, into bracket, double quotes. I'm using a shop and this, comma, second row, comma, exact match. Is that fine? Just check it out, guys. Lookup. Instead of vendor, I called this time as shop. Okay. You wanted to call this as a shop? Yes, you can go for it. Nope. So shop A pizza rate is taken from the horizontal table defined in the another sheet, or from the shape shop B, again defined it as a table there. Okay, and we can take that reference. Okay, this also equally works. You can see that. I'll just make this B as A. Change in the price. Cake changes. When it was B, it was costing 100 rupees. When it is A, it is just costing 38 rupees. I hope it is clear. Any queries, please ask.
Sir, can you repeat?
Yes. Lookup. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes, sir.
I'll do that. This, create the data again. Okay, we'll go for it. So I have a product, I have a shop, I want the price for it. So is equals to Lookup. I want this product. Comma. How will you choose a shop? I'm using indirect. Into bracket. I given the horizontal names as shop. Shops are defined with A and B. So I'm going to add it to N2. Okay, whatever, shop A or shop B. I'll close this bracket. Indirect is going to give me the name of the table. Okay, in that table, I wanted second row. Okay, second row is price. And I wanted exact match. I wanted exact match. I'll say it as a false. So what I've done, M2 is a pizza in the first case. Okay, indirect is going to give me the shop name because it is whether A or B, which I'm referring it in the column. Second column I wanted because it is a rate or price I'm looking at, and I wanted exact match, so I given it as a false. Close the bracket, press enter. Now I'll pull this with the autofill. Look at the formula. Just look at it. Please ask any queries are there. Please ask. Otherwise, I have another important example which we're going to talk about. Another application of the lookup. Can I assume everybody is clear with this particular concept? Right? So we have done table. We have done table with the lookup, Lookup, and Vlookup. Now I have one more example which talks like this. She is speaking about something more, the lookup function with error free or hassle free. Okay, so I'm going to use a Vlookup with the errors. Okay, now look at it, there is no sheets here. Can you see that? Only one sheet is there. Okay, I have a different order numbers, and the orders are talking about some product need to be on. Typically fruits are out here. Okay, and I wanted how much amount is supposed to be collected. Okay, so I need to tell order number. It is going to give me the, but orders are kept in a different sheets. Orders are kept in the different sheets. Okay, it is not in the single sheet. Okay, so I'm going to get that. Where is that sheet? Okay, now I'll repeat it once again. Don't worry. Okay, so there are different order numbers are there. Every order number have some product and some amount is there. I wanted to access it. I wanted to show the different files out there. You can see here there is a number of name of the order number is given here 3, 5, 6, 7 and 11. Okay, so different products are sold and this is the amount. Okay, this is in the one particular book. Okay, one particular book. Okay, which I might have called some name for it. Okay, I'll call it as, you can see there I called it as not called anything. I can call this. Okay, some name can be given. Second, one more book is there. Okay, so another branch or something like that, they have mentioned it. They have 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. So different order numbers, different amounts are there. I want to refer these files. Okay, these files, and I wanted to make a merger. So it is a Vlookup with multiple sheets I wanted to do it. Multiple sheets I want to do it. So what I'll do is I'll take only these odd numbers out here. Okay. So I'm going to take product and I wanted to find the amount out of it. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll start VLOOKUP, you know that. Depending on the order number. Okay, this is how I exactly wanted to go for. But if I go to one particular sheet, maybe that order number is not there. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll not directly write the VLOOKUP. I'll start with if any errors are there, I wanted to stop it there and I wanted to check it out if any other things are there. Okay, so if error I'll start. Okay, then I'll start with the VLOOKUP. I'll take E2. Okay, then I'll go to say book 1. Okay, and I'll highlight these. Okay, I want the product. Product is in second column. Product is in second column. And I wanted exact match. Okay, I wanted exact match should be taken. Okay, so it will going to give me first part. It is going to give me first part. Okay, I'll go back here, look at it. It has given me the first part. I'll not continue, just look at it. If error, I'm going to take something, the error value. If it is not, it will going to give me from the book 1. Book 1 may, sheet 1 may, A2 to C6, there is a content. In that, I'm going to take a second column, which is going to talk about the product, and I'm going to take the value. If it is error is fired, I'll go for another sheet. I'll just look at it. Look at it. VLOOKUP. Okay, where I have to check now this time? Again E2 only, but I'm going to check it in another book. Where is this? Over here. I'll take this range. Comma, again second product, second column, because I wanted to know what is the product. Exact match. I'll close this. Come back to the multiple sheet. Look at it. What I have done. Just look at it. It's very interesting. If error is fired, okay, if error is fired, what you wanted to do. Okay, so I'll just copy this. Please understand what is that I have done first. Okay, if error is taken, what I wanted to do. Okay, if book 1 is not giving me, what I'm going to do. I'll again start with if error. Okay, I'll write the second sheet content. Again, if error is fired, then I'll say not available. Bracket complete and bracket complete. Let me explain it once again. I'll just take this bit longer range, okay, so that I'll see that. This is what is I wanted to refer it to you people. Okay, what I have done, I'll start with the if error. VLOOKUP, I'm checking for E2. E2 is the order number. I'll check it in the first book. In that book, there is A2 to C6 is there. Second column, I'm going to take exact match, false I given. In this, if it is not available, I'll check it in the second book, similar content. If there is also not there, I'll write it as not available and I'll close this. Then I'll fill this appropriately. Now look at it. 101 to 109 are there. Either they are picked out from the book 1 or book 2. 110 is not there. 111, it is available. 101 is available. 110 is not available. 112, not available. Okay. So look at it. I've taken it from multiple tables. Multiple tables. Okay. Similarly, I'll write it once again. Look at it. Is equals to if error The order number, comma. Sorry, if error, VLOOKUP. Order number from book 1 first. This time I'll take third column, exact match. If it is available, wonderful. Else, I'll start with if error, open the bracket, VLOOKUP. Okay, refer order number, comma, second book in the given range. Take the third column. Okay, exact match. If this is also not available, comma, tell what is the error. Not exist. You need to practice it. Yes. I'm writing it because many years I am doing that. Okay, you need to practice this. Okay, I'm taking it from multiple sheet. This is very crucial. When you go to the next level of data analytics, I need these kind of a formula should be written. Okay, now if I pull this, look at it. It gives me appropriately. If I change it to 110, I wanted my error number value. Is it visible? Yeah, participants, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I was talking about. We wanted to go to the next level of analytics. I think we need to get into these kind of formulas. Okay, definitely. I'm going to share these all sheets to you people in a couple of minutes, probably before end of the day. I'll share that. Okay, VLOOKUP is not only this much. There are many things are there, which I believe these are more than enough. Okay, these are been experimented in the different industry. As I said, I have done it for the painting industry, pharmaceuticals, automobiles recently for the group of Nakshanti and all. Okay, these will work fabulously. Okay, so it is one is VLOOKUP, one is HLOOKUP with same sheet, multiple sheets and multiple books. Okay, try to have a hands-on with these three sheets, whatever I'm going to share it today. Okay, plus you can have your own imagined data you just created. Okay, or you may be having some sample data of your organization. Okay, which will going to be taken, the older data. Try to have that. Okay, try to access it. Try to have these exercises. Okay, which we're going to talk about VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Yes, never forget. Okay, never forget to write all these things in a table. Okay, never forget to give the what do you call it as naming convention. Define the names for the given range of data which you wanted to refer. Okay, never forget that. Those are all the standards which we need to follow it. Otherwise, the life is not that simple. Life is not that simple. Okay, you should try to give the names for the given rectangle area, plus you have to try to give access to the different sheets so that I'm going to do a better job in the daily routine. Okay, so I think with this there may be some more trouble will be there in the network. It is already displaying. Yeah, if any queries are there, quickly I'll take one or two queries. Otherwise, I'll take it tomorrow.
Sir, can we get this recorded session today?
Yes. Definitely, that will be there. That will be there.
Okay.
Okay, that is not an issue. Okay, I have to do that. Okay, but only thing that today there are multiple videos are created. I need to combine, and probably by tomorrow morning I'll be sharing that to you. Okay, in the same place where I have shared it in the class plus. Is that okay? Yeah. So with this, I think
Yes.
I'll close the session. Thank you very much for keep joining the sessions today. I joined for 3-4 times. Okay. Good evening and be safe. Meet tomorrow again at 7 o'clock. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.